8:45 on this Friday morning. Welcome back to Morning News Today. Now, the South African Emergency Personnel's Union is calling for police escorts when attending to emergency scenes. That's after 2 paramedics were shot and robbed after attending to what turned out to be a fake maternity emergency call in Inanda, north of Durban. Let's chat about this some more. I'm joined by the union's Mpho Mpogeng to tell us what's happening to their members. Mpho, good morning. So basically, we've seen incidents in KZN, in the Eastern Cape, and in Cape Town mostly. What's happening to paramedics? What's been going on?
Yeah, actually our members are regarded as easy targets by the community members, more especially those thugs. And unfortunately, there is nothing that has been done. No arrest has been made since we've making that call that we are targeted and we are robbed. And it is also very sad because most of our members who are robbed, they rob only cell phones and wedding rings. So since then, there's no arrest that has been made even today. And there's nothing that has been done. The department is always making a lot of noise, but without taking any action about that. Every time when you talk to them, they'll tell you that they're having tangible plans, but they are not actually implementing them. So we are very much disappointed about their actions, because every time when there is an attack, you'll hear MEC condemning everything, but nothing has been done. If you talk to them, they'll say they were having a tangible plan, but they're actually failing to implement that. So it is very, very bad.
Because I was just trying to imagine what they would want from paramedics. I mean, like you say, a fake call out, literally just to get a phone and to get a ring. It really seems so random. I mean, they wouldn't be after the vehicles or the equipment in there either. Yeah,
if they were taking vehicles, I believe that the department will be doing something about it, because now our members are robbed. Nothing about the department vehicle and so forth. Obviously, if they were taking the vehicles, now the department will be doing something and trying to act on that particular man. But now there's nothing that they are actually doing. Every time they will tell you about tangible plans that they are not implementing, claiming that, because what we are requesting from them, we said to them that if you have the plan, implement it so that we can see as to whether it's possible for minimizing of this crime or not.
What's the plan?
They are always telling us that they are having a plan, but we don't know the plan.
What the plan is.
Every time when you meet them, they will say they have the plan, but they will always criticize us, because most of them, we are attacked by the community members. We are also attacked by the very same department. When we respond to the very same incidences, they will attack us. They say we are reckless, we are inciting violence and so forth. Because last day we made a very clear call about this attack. We said our members must arm themselves so that they can defend themselves if a situation of this nature happens.
How often are these attacks happening?
Last year it was very, very bad, because it was happening mostly on a weekly basis. Since we made that call, which they believed that it was reckless, and now we see that thing happening on 2 months, after 2 months or a month intervals, do such kind of intervals. But we're still saying department, they will claim that they don't have money, but we are saying to them, we know there are hotspot areas where our members they know that if they can go to that particular area, ambulance will never come back safe. So we are saying to them, make sure that we provide us with the armed response security to those specific areas, not in the entire province or the entire country.
Just when there's a call from that area. Because, I mean, the thing is, you can't say no to a call, because you never know what's fake and what's real. So what is the issue? Is that it's going to cost too much to have an accompanying security vehicle?
They haven't done that. They are saying it is going to cost them too much. And again, remember, our members are always under a very serious attack, because if they don't respond on time, the very same managers, we are always dealing with the disciplinary hearings of delays of calls, which were on the very same hotspot areas, because the managers will push them to go to that particular area without any escort, without anything. And if they delay, they will be charged tomorrow. So at some stage, you will be left with no option and go to the very same area that you know that you won't come back safe. Tomorrow, when you are attacked, they will come and make those kind of useless statements in a way.
So your issues are with the actual department to provide this?
Yes, we are saying the department must provide the service, must be the safety, also including the ambulances. We are saying the ambulances must have panic buttons, so that if something of that nature happens, obviously they will. If you
can't talk to someone, you're able to alert them, because it is getting serious. It's not just a matter of robbery. The latest incident in KZN, we see paramedics getting shot and wounded, and obviously you want to deaths is what you want to avoid in this. So what do you do now? You've made the call. You've had no joy. What next for your members?
Basically, we're still consolidating the mandate from our members, but one of the issues that we have raised last time, yesterday, they were saying, no, it will be best for us to stop the service during the night. And one thing that needs to be done that we need to explore now, we need to engage them in the current minister so that all the clinics must operate 24/7, because if the clinics are operating 24/7, all the patients must be taken to the clinic so that the ambulance can go directly to the clinic and collect the patients from the clinic.
And how difficult is this to investigate, Mpho? I mean, because if you have a call out coming from a particular area, you know that the suspects are most likely from somewhere there. So what joy have you had? You say there have been no investigations, but what's been the explanation as to why there's been nobody caught for this yet?
It is very disappointing, because last year when we engaged the Gauteng Department of Health, one of the spokesperson, who is also the CEO of EMS, he literally lied that the matter has been handed over to the Hawks. And we went ourselves to the police and we met with them. They said there's nothing of that nature, but for now there is no arrest. You understand? So they will always have such kind of incidences where they will just literally lie on the media and claim that they are doing something about it, while they know very well that they are not doing anything about it. So basically what we are saying is that we are going to engage the current minister and check as to whether he is having tangible plans about that. And if he's not having plans, which then that we can have our own position. Because now is the new minister. Now, if we don't actually give him a chance to respond to these issues, it won't be fair. It won't be fair, yes.
All right, well, thanks for your time, and let's hope the situation improves for this vital service. I mean, our paramedics should be the most protected as well. Thank you very much for your time. That's Mpho Mpogeng. He's the president of SAIPU. They represent emergency personnel.